Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hello Daily English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. We are so happy you are here with us today. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English conversations.
Mark, today we have a very special topic. It is something every single person does, but it can be hard to describe in a second language.
That's right. Today, we are going to talk about your daily routine, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep.
We're going to look at useful vocabulary, phrasal verbs like get dressed and get changed, and we'll ask you some questions too. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
So, Sarah, before we talk about a normal day, how are you today? You look a little tired.
I am a little tired, Mark. This weekend, I woke up very early on both days. On Saturday, I went for a long walk with my dog, and on Sunday, I cleaned my entire apartment.
Wow, that sounds busy. My weekend was much more relaxed. I just watched a movie and met a friend for coffee.
That sounds lovely. But let's leave the weekend behind and talk about the normal daily routine. Mark, what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 7 o'clock, but I have a confession. I don't get up immediately. I stay in bed for about 10 minutes and check the news on my phone.
It's a bad habit, I know, but I do the exact same thing. I need a little time to wake up. So after you get out of bed, what do you do?
The first thing I do is make my bed. It makes the room look organized. Then I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face with cold water.
Cold water? That sounds freezing.
It is, but it wakes me up. After that, I take a shower. What about you, Sarah? Do you like cold water?
No way. I prefer a warm shower. After my shower, I get dressed. I usually wear jeans and a blouse because I want to look professional but comfortable.
That makes sense. After we get dressed, it is time for my favorite part of the day, breakfast.
Me too. I usually have a very simple breakfast. I drink a big cup of coffee and eat 2 pieces of toast with butter.
Just toast? That is a light breakfast. I usually eat yogurt with fruit or scrambled eggs, and I always drink tea every single morning.
You are very healthy, Mark. Now, after breakfast, we have to go to work. How do you get to work?
I usually take the bus. The stop is just a 2-minute walk from my house. The ride takes about 20 minutes, so I listen to music.
That is convenient. I am lucky because I can walk to work. My office is very close, so it only takes 10 minutes.
So we arrive at work at 9. Tell us about your morning routine at your job.
Well, I work in a shop. First, I open the door and turn on all the lights. Then, I turn on the cash register. The morning is quiet, so I often organize the books on the shelves.
That sounds peaceful. My morning is busier. I go to my classroom, put my bag on my desk, and check my emails. After that, I prepare my lessons and write on the whiteboard.
Do you have a break?
Yes, at 11:30. I go to the teacher's lounge and talk with my colleagues.
Listeners, did you hear that word, colleagues? Can you explain that, Mark?
Sure. Colleagues are the people you work with. They aren't necessarily your close friends, but they are the people at your job.
Exactly. Okay, fast forward to 1 p.m. It is lunchtime. Do you buy lunch?
I usually bring lunch from home, like leftovers from dinner. It saves money. But sometimes I feel sleepy after lunch. We call that the afternoon slump.
I know that feeling well. But eventually, the workday finishes. I finish at 6 p.m.
I finish at 5. When I get home, the first thing I do is get changed. This is a very important phrase.
Yes, get changed means to take off your work clothes and put on comfortable clothes like a t-shirt and soft pants.
It signals that relax time has begun. After I get changed, I cook dinner. I like to cook soup or fish with vegetables. It helps me relax.
I'm not a great cook, so I often make pasta, or if I'm tired, I order food from a restaurant. but I always wash the dishes immediately. I can't relax if the kitchen is dirty.
I agree completely. So, the chores are done. What do you do for fun in the evening?
I usually watch a series on Netflix, usually a comedy, or, believe it or not, I play video games with my friends online.
Video games. That sounds fun. I usually watch nature documentaries about the ocean, or I read a book for my book club.
It sounds like we both like to relax in different ways. But finally, it is time to sleep. What is your bedtime routine?
It is simple. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and set my alarm. I try to read a real book in bed because looking at my phone makes it hard to sleep.
That is very smart. I usually go to sleep at 11 because I need 8 hours of sleep.
I go to sleep a bit later, at midnight. Maybe that's why I was tired this morning.
Probably. Well, Mark, we have covered the whole day. Before we go, let's quickly review those key vocabulary words we used.
Good idea. The first word was usually. This means something you do often, but not 100% of the time.
Right, like, I usually take the bus. Then we use the phrase, after that. This is a connecting phrase to list your activities in order.
For example, I wake up. After that, I brush my teeth. It makes your English sound much more professional. We also talked about colleagues, which are the people you work with.
And we discussed the difference between get dressed, putting on clothes in the morning, and get changed, changing clothes when you get home.
Finally, remember the verb take. We take a shower, take the bus, and take a break. We don't do a shower.
Excellent review. Now, listeners, it is time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, what is your favorite part of the day and why? Is it the morning because it is quiet, or the evening because you can relax? Please write a simple sentence in the comments below.
We read every single comment. It is the best way to practice your writing.
Thank you so much for joining us on Hello Daily English. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, everyone.